Every single year, buying ducklings becomes a trend on social media, and unfortunately, that leads to thousands of homeless ducks. The only thing that you need to have to buy ducks at most farm stores is about $10. Farm stores don't require that you own land. They don't require that you have somewhere for them to swim. They don't require that you buy duck food, and they don't require for you to have done any research before buying the ducks. So what happens to most of these ducks after people realize that they poop every 15 minutes, they can't be potty trained, they need to live outside, they need a pond, and they're grown up in about 4 to 6 weeks? Unfortunately, for a lot of those ducks, people illegally abandon them into the wild where they cannot survive. Most domestic ducks are flightless, and flight is one of the only things that actually protects wild ducks from predators. With proper care, domestic ducks can live for over 20 years. Do you have a plan for when you go to college and you're gone for 2 to 4 years at a time? Is someone going to take care of your ducks, or are you going to choose to abandon them too? What happens when the ducks you purchased turned out to be more males than females, and the males start injuring and killing your females during mating season? Do you have a plan for what you're going to do with the extra males? What do they do when their duck needs vet care and they can't find a vet that will take ducks in their office? What do people do when they find out that predator-proof housing is expensive? What happens when you buy your kid ducks or chicks as an Easter gift and they don't want to take care of it? Last year, we saw several influencers and photographers abandon the ducks that they bought to make photos and videos on the internet for into the wild. Fortunately for those ducks, people called them out publicly, and we were able to assist them in getting rescues to those ducks, getting them the vet care they need, and finding them safe homes. But for most ducks, they're simply abandoned into the wild, and they're dead within just a few days because they can't protect themselves from predators at all. Munchkin and I are begging you to research this 20-year commitment before deciding to purchase ducklings for a simple internet trend. Yes, they are lovely pets, and I wouldn't change owning ducks for the world, but I can also recognize that they are not the perfect pet for everyone. They are hard work. And before getting any animal, honestly, you should be doing a ton of research, looking at multiple sources, and figuring out if this is something you can really commit to for the entire lifespan of that animal. Farm and waterfowl rescues are overfilled every single year after Easter when these cute little animals grew up and people no longer want them.